that obviously a year ago we couldn't. We have players here now that understand the expectations of what we want. They've been here a year in the program. The other players in the room and the coaches in that room that voted for these captains know what our program's about and the kind of captain we need to move forward. I couldn't be happier. I think we have 4 captains that exemplify everything that I hope this Lobo football program becomes. We've got 2 captains on offense, 2 captains on defense. In the voting system, these 4, the gap between number 4 and then number 5 was significant enough that it clearly indicated this team wanted these 4 guys to be captains. So, I'm going to put a lot on them. They're going to give me a lot of feedback. I know they'll give me a feedback with only one agenda, and that agenda is that we make this a better football program and we win. So I totally trust these guys. They got a lot more responsibility all of a sudden. They really do. They can make us a better football team throughout this summer and into the fall, and I'm excited. I couldn't have picked 4 captains better myself, and I think it's a heck of a deal for these guys. They deserve it.
Can you just talk about what they bring from a leadership standpoint?
Yeah, each one of them has a unique story. I told our players to learn from their story. Dylan Farrell got up just a little bit ago and talked a little bit about the only scholarship offer he had out of high school was to come to the University of New Mexico. Here he is now a captain of this football team and is going to have a chance to play in the NFL. Dallas Bolema is a guy from the state of New Mexico. It's very important for him. How about a guy grew up in wherever he grew up down the road in New Mexico, comes in here, and 4 years later he's a captain of this team. Casey Carrier's had some setbacks. He had an injury the year before we came here. He gained 1,400 yards. Ja'Cory Greer's been here a long time. Not only is he captain, but his brother now is an assistant coach on the basketball team. So it's been a pretty good week for him. But, each guy brings his own story. And to be able to have the kind of successes they've had, but the other piece of it, they've got a senior year ahead of them. And again, being a captain is a great responsibility, and there's no better way to lead than through example. So now they have to have a great senior year.
What can we expect from the captains that were selected, especially for the fans that are going to start coming?
I think you have to ask them. They're now the captains, and they're the voice of this program, and I think those are the guys you ask that question of. But I will say that I'm totally comfortable. I would put these 4 captains in front of anybody and say these guys represent what this program's all about 1 year into this program. So, they'll all bring their own style. Nobody has the same style of leadership. But I know that they'll talk about the common identity, the common goal of this program in their own individual way. I know that they share the same vision I share for this program. So it's a great day. We got 4 guys that I'm extremely proud of. Okay, guys?
Thanks.